Thank you for joining me for my presentation for Assignment Visit an Urban Farmer. For this assignment, I did an interview with Master Gardener Zuri. I asked him just a few questions. One was, what is the hardest thing about growing food in Arizona? He basically said that the heat and the water play a really big part and us not being able to grow a lot of food here. So basically, we need to grow everything based upon the region that we live in. I also asked him what was the hardest fruit or vegetable for us to grow here in Arizona. He said that raspberries are really, really hard to grow here because the environment is not moist enough for them to grow fully and to mature in a way that we would want to eat them, unless you live way further up north. I asked him also what were some harder things to grow. He says that in the summer months, lettuce is really hard to grow. But as you can see here, they are growing a variety of different food, from squash to cucumbers to tomatoes, spinach. He just says it all depends on when you start your garden. I also asked him where did he receive his training. He was a student of U of A, and he also does a lot of work with the Valley Permaculture and with extensions around the valley. He said that he grew up on a farm, and so basically growing food is so important to him. I asked him what was the best thing about volunteering with Tiger Mountain Foundation. He said being a part of the community and teaching others how to grow food, not just responsibly, but also in a natural way. Not only does Tiger Mountain Foundation educate their community by doing community gardens and getting everyone in the neighborhood to participate, but they also feed them at the end of the day when their hard work is done. I asked him also what would he like to see happen or change with organic and urban farming and their connection to community. He says that he wished that more farmers markets allowed people to use food stamps and things like that in order to purchase food, because the communities that really need fresh foods the most, that live in food deserts, can't get fresh produce because they can't afford it. So affordable food is really the main thing that he worries about when it comes to urban farming. The pictures that you see here are the wonderful people that I have met at the Tiger Mountain Foundation. I hope you enjoyed this very quick interview and you have a very great day. Please stay tuned for more video. In this next clip, you will see Mr. Darren speaking about his growing methods.
On your tomatoes though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's a natural way.
And I get that every day.
Yeah, so that's why our tomatoes, if you look at them, try one of those. Check this out. D-lift, all natural. You can eat them right off the vine.
In this next clip, you'll see Mr. Darren talking about his mixes that he uses in order to prep the land before he plants his seeds.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
And we've been taking these to a different point of view restaurant, Ahwatukee Farmers Market, community supported agriculture, cool stuff, all natural. We keep the grass out with a little old-fashioned teamwork, right? But right here we're going to spray white vinegar and salt, 2 to 4 ounces for every gallon, white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of salt, right, for every gallon, okay? Let it soak for 48 hours in water, per gallon of water. I normally get a 4-gallon tank. It costs me like 25 bucks. How you doing, young man? And then we spray it, and guess what? Those weeds won't come back, nor will the grass. Natural ways of gardening, guys. You don't even have to use stringent pesticides. What is the other natural way? There's companion planting, which is excellent. And then there's also the government approved now way of organic gardening. We used to originally be called organic until it became actually an official label. But in that official label, you can use some approved pesticides. But we don't, our pesticides and herbicides are all natural, so we just stayed natural.
Okay.
Plus, it's a little more affordable to stay natural at this stage of the game for us. Sometimes it makes sense to go organic depending on your business plan and how it's going to work. Got to jump a lot of hoops though. Better be prepared because there's documentation with those hoops. And we're just now growing our administrative capacity. What is the other natural way? There's companion planting, which is excellent. And then there's also the government approved now way of organic gardening. We used to originally be called organic until it became actually an official label. But you in that official label, you can use some approved pesticides. But we don't, our pesticides and herbicides are all natural. So we just stayed natural.
Okay.
Plus, it's a little more affordable to stay natural at this stage of the game for us. Sometimes it makes sense to go organic depending on your business plan and how it's going to work. Got to jump a lot of hoops though. Better be prepared because there's documentation with those hoops. And we're just now growing our administrative capacity